All right, cool. All right, gentlemen, as you see in front of you, there is a tier maker, and we will be getting down to the bottom of which one of these NFL teams fall into the category of their expectations from the season. So, Tommy, would you
Surpass.
read off the options here?
So we have the top of the cream of the crop, rise to the top, surpassed their wildest dreams. They couldn't ask for anything even better than what they were thinking. And we have, expected,
Nope, we have
you know,
exceeded.
or exceeded expectations. Think, maybe they're going to be here, but then they kind of went a little above and beyond. And
Mm-hmm.
we have meh, we're being like, yeah,
Met.
they kind of did some
It's
things, but they didn't
met.
really answer certain questions.
It's met, as in they
Or
met their.
met, meaning that they
They met
got what they needed to do
expectations.
in the off season and all that stuff. Then we have just missed, just like a little under what they needed to be, and we had failed, and then we had just straight up dumpster fire. Like,
All right, I feel like we should start with the first one here. The Arizona Cardinals. Where did the
Dumpster
Cardinals
fire.
dumpster
dumpster
fire?
fire,
Okay.
dumpster fire. It's not even close.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard to disagree with that. The Atlanta Falcons.
What was their record again?
7-10.
It went 7-10.
I mean, everyone had them picked to be one of the worst in the.
So I'd say exceeded, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say exceeded, even though that's crazy to think.
Baltimore Ravens.
Failed, probably.
Failed.
I'd say they just missed.
It
I
is
say
one
failed.
of the two for
I say
me.
failed.
Well, here's the only reason why I say just missed. Because when Lamar went down, they were still expected to compete for the division crown, and they just missed doing that.
True, because they almost beat the Bengals with Dollar General Tyler Huntley.
I can't believe it's not Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
So are we going with just missed or failed?
I would say I don't know.
So I feel like they were expecting a lot more than where they were.
I would say failed.
All right, we'll go with failed for the Baltimore Ravens. The Buffalo Bills.
Met expectations.
I would say just missed because they were expecting Super Bowl.
Yeah, you would make the case to say just missed because it's kind of a Super Bowl, kind of how they were all talking about being the Super Bowl, all that stuff. But I would say met.
For me, met they won the Super Bowl.
I'd go with just missed.
Yeah. Carolina Panthers.
Dumpster fire.
No, I wouldn't go dumpster fire.
I don't even care if they're 7-10. They were a straight up dumpster fire.
7-10. I gotta go with
I'd go with Met.
They were supposed to be about this, competing for the division crown.
Even though they fired their head coach, who's now the coach of Nebraska.
They still. Yeah, your new head coach at Nebraska. Bears dumpster fire.
Yep.
You regressed horribly, and now you have the first overall pick.
Although not Jalen Hurts.
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields is kind of progressing.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Met.
Yeah. Cleveland Browns. Failed.
I'd say failed. I couldn't see one positive thing out of the Browns this year.
Dem boys.
For joking purposes, I want to say a complete dumpster fire.
I would just Mr. failed.
I gotta say, does this depend on what normal fans said or what their fans said? Because otherwise, yeah, dumpster fire. I'm gonna say just missed.
I would say just missed.
I'm gonna think it's about where we thought they would be. So, Denver Broncos.
Dumpster fire. It's not even close, bro.
Lions.
Surpassed my wildest
Sure,
dreams.
oh.
Let's go Lions, dog.
Look, even though they
Lions
missed the
to the Super
playoffs,
Bowl next year. I'm saying it now, dude. Lions going to the Super Bowl.
So we're going surpassed wildest dreams.
yes,
Yes.
Okay. Green Bay Packers. Just
Failed.
missed.
failed.
Failed or just missed?
I say failed.
I'll go failed. They missed the playoffs. Texans. I
Dumpster
mean, their
fire.
expectation is to be terrible,
Dumpster fire.
but
I
they
know,
even
just
failed
missed.
at being terrible.
Dumpster fire.
They couldn't even get the first overall pick. I'm going to
Dumpster
go with
fire.
failed. You failed your goal to be the
Hold on,
greatest
one
team,
second.
and you failed to the Bears. So that's why
Dumpster fire. Next
no.
one's dumpster fire.
Okay, yeah, the Colts dumpster fire. The biggest of all the well, them are the Cardinals, the biggest dumpster fire. We'll rearrange them in order.
Yeah.
No, the Broncos are the biggest dumpster fire.
Okay, well,
Because you basically mortgage your entire draft capital.
On Russell Wilson.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Surpassed
my
wildest
wildest dreams, bro.
Surpassed wildest dreams. It's not even close.
Okay.
Did
Kansas
we
City
expect them?
Chiefs.
Let's be honest here. Did we expect them to win their division and
No.
win a playoff game this year?
No.
No.
Exactly.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Met.
Matt.
Met expectations. Chargers.
Failed.
Just missed.
Failed.
No, okay, what expectations did we have for them? I expected them to be a
A
wild
lot of
card.
people
Like
had
how
them winning the division,
every-
dog. Everyone was saying they're going to win the division.
Yeah, everyone said they were going to win the division, but they didn't.
We'll go with failed. The Rams. Dumpster fire.
Oh yeah, they straight up were a dumpster fire this year.
The Raiders. Just missed, I feel like.
But what were their expectations though going into this year?
Playoffs.
Yeah.
Dolphins.
I kind of feel like Met.
I would say exceeded because it was a first
I
year coach. And as
I
much,
would say Mets expectations.
I would say, well, okay, yeah, we'll go Met. Vikings exceeded because I don't think any of us had them winning the division, especially in the fashion that they did it.
Yeah, but look at how they lost in the playoffs.
Nobody expected them to even host in the playoffs.
That actually is true. I'll take that by the benefit of the doubt.
Patriots.
I would like to say, I really don't know.
Just missed their expectations, probably.
I can't really gauge the Patriots that well.
We'll go with just missed because we don't know.
Just missed.
The Saints.
As a Saints fan, they were a fucking dumpster fire this year.
What was their record?
Andy Dalton looked
You
pretty good.
can
in the
say
Saints
something
jersey,
different.
dog.
I think they were a complete fucking dumpster fire this year, even though the record doesn't portray that.
What was their record?
7-10.
I'm gonna go with failed.
You know what? Here's the funny thing about the Saints. I had no expectations going into the season. New head coach, no weird quarterback situation. I had no hopes going into the season at all.
Okay, then they exceeded your expectations then.
Well, I mean a little bit, but
okay, then
I Met, just missed.
Failed. I'd say failed expectations.
Okay.
Giants exceeded.
Exceeded.
No, I'd say
surpassed
surpassed wildest dreams.
Brian Daboll's that guy.
Okay, wow, we're really gonna put the Giants.
That's exactly why I'm putting them up there, because Brian Daboll has that fucking dog
Jets.
in him.
Just missed.
Yeah.
I would say failed.
You would say failed?
I would say failed.
Okay.
Just for the fact of how they played so well during that stint of when they went into Green Bay and all that. where everyone was saying like, "Oh, this could be a possible playoff team," and then boom, the Jets do what Jets.
Eagles
Met
expectations.
I feel like they exceeded them.
I guess winning their division wise, yes.
Yeah. Well,
I
they're
exceeded.
They're number 1 seed and all that. Nobody thought they would do that. Steelers. They didn't go to the Super Bowl. So
I think the Steelers exceeded, considering that Roethlisberger was gone and they had no idea who was going to be their starter.
I'm not putting exceeded.
Mike Tomlin is still an above 500 coach all time.
I'm gonna go.
I'd say just missed. Yeah, I'd have to go with just missed
because they didn't make the playoffs.
But they still finished above 500 though.
Exactly. That's why I'm putting them just missed. Seahawks exceeded wildest dreams.
Exceeded.
Yeah, I would say exceeded for the fact of they made the playoffs, and the fact is that they also straight up just fleeced Denver out of draft capital and Drew Lock.
The Niners.
Met.
I'm actually gonna have to go exceeded.
I'd have to go
all
exceeded.
The quarterback issues, yeah.
Failed.
Failed expectations.
Miserably failed. Titans failed. Washington
met.
I don't know if they met him or just missed him.
Ron Rivera being like, "Wait, we got eliminated."
I don't know where to put him.
Yeah, that's the thing though. I don't know how to gauge the
Commanders.
Yeah, I don't really know how to gauge it.
They are not redacted, Ben.
They're the Commanders.
I would say, I guess, failed.
I don't know what their expectations were.
Just missed.
Can we put it? Can you make a new tier and just say, I have no idea?
Just put them in just missed.
Well, here's the thing, Ben. Like, what were their expectations going into this season? Because with Washington, it is never about the team. Because you have to remember, for the benefit, with the Washington Commanders, it is never about the football team. It is always about their owner.
They have their own category called the commies.
Right? You guys can agree on that, right? That always in the off season, it is never about the team. It is always about the owner of the team.
All right. So now it's time to arrange them into, who's the biggest. So the biggest dumpster fire will go towards the front, the least, so on and so forth. So, so if you're in the first, you
like how the dumpster fire is labeled out.
So, are the Bears the smallest dumpster fire or the biggest? Or so we'll go this way: are the Rams a bigger dumpster fire or a smaller dumpster fire than the Bears?
Well, you have to think of the benefit of the doubt is it's just they're coming off of
injuries, so many injuries.
Okay, so I pose it to you: are the Bears a bigger dumpster fire than the Rams?
Yes.
I thought the Broncos were number one dumpster fire, correct?
I'm pretty sure the Broncos took that number one spot of biggest dumpster fire.
I'm okay with how dumpster fire is laid out then.
I would say that the Bears' expectations were lower than the Rams were. The Rams were supposed to be competing for a Super Bowl, so I'd have them right behind the Broncos. And then, however y'all want to do the Colts and Cardinals is fine by me.
I don't know.
Looks good.
We have to remember, we both thought this team, the Colts, were going to be above 500.
Bro, I had them win. You had them winning the division.
I did too.
I had them as a wild card team, but it was a pipe dream for that because I know the Colts, unfortunately. All right, we'll go to failed. Who's the biggest failure?
Buccaneers' biggest fail.
The Bucks. It's not even close.
Okay,
It goes
who's
Bucks,
who is
Titans.
the smallest? Bucks, Titans.
Yeah, Bucks, Titans are the first two.
Okay.
Rotate Chargers and Jets.
Okay. Who's the smallest?
Smallest would probably be Texans, to be honest.
Yeah, that's actually right. How it's set up.
I would think Green Bay would be ahead of the Jets.
Well, the Jets beat the Packers, so.
I know, but that even more so.
That looks good right there. That looks good right
fine.
there.
Commies are in their own category, so there you go. All right, who is the closest to just missing there?
Bills.
Bills.
Maybe just rotate Patriots and Raiders.
Because the Steelers were still alive, I'm going to put them ahead of the other two there.
Okay. That seems about right. Yeah, that's right.
Met expectations. Well.
So, timeout.
Yeah, that's good right there.
Since the two teams that are in front are playing each other on Sunday, can we circle back to that?
At the end?
So next Monday.
Yeah, I mean, we could do that. Come back to it. All right.
Same kind of goes for Philly and San Fran.
Anyway, who exceeded the most out of these guys?
Definitely the Seahawks. I would have to say the Seahawks. Because the narrative
Vikings.
In the offseason was, they lost Russell Wilson. They're going to be absolutely terrible now.
Seahawks, Vikings.
Falcons didn't really have much to look forward to,
and they were competing for the division.
I feel like the Falcons would be the lowest of the 5 teams and exceeded.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you think, Tommy?
So are we in agreement? Next on Monday when we record this, we can come back to this, engage the Chiefs and Bengals, and then Eagles and 49ers.
Okay, hang on. How about this? Actually, hang on.
Need to rate. Still playing.
Okay, that's fine.
That's good to me.
That's good by me.
Cool.
And I'm going to put the commies down at the bottom. That is the lowest. Ring of hell. All right, now time to rank the
wildest dreams. I am okay with how that is.
Yeah, I'm completely fine.
The Lions were expected to be
what order you put them in. They all
dookie stinky.
We're dookie stinky.
The Lions beat the Packers twice.
All right, to review for the people at home, Tommy, go ahead and give the lowest form, which is... Okay, well, actually, the lowest on here is the commies. So, Tommy, give the dumpster fire from least worst to the worst.
So, the dumpster fires go as follows. Number 1, the ride of a lifetime, the Denver Broncos. Number 2, a fall from grace. And by fall from grace, I mean flat off the face of the earth, Los Angeles Rams. Number 3 was too busy playing Call of Duty in the Arizona Cardinals. Number 4, I don't even know.
The Glue Factory.
I guess they like Saturdays, I guess, in the Indianapolis Colts.
It's the Glue Factory.
Glue Factory, I don't know. The Indianapolis Colts. And then, trying to relocate outside the city of Chicago. Bears.
Ben, the next one.
In the failed category, in the stadium that I went in and got denied to go onto the pirate ship, the Buccaneers. In the stadium that me and Brock went to and realized just how god-awful watching the Broncos play in person is, the Titans.
He's not wrong.
Not wrong.
The team that I really don't like, the Ravens.
Really? I don't know. The Ravens are just there for me.
Eat my shorts. Quoth the Raven.
Then we have
Lovely.
the team that should still be in San Diego, the Chargers.
Yes.
You mean Atlanta West?
We have the green Georgia Bulldogs logo, the Packers. We got those big green mean flying machines, the New York Jets. We got
the bad touches.
the team of massages and what I call myself whenever I'm on the toilet.
I think
The
you mean
Browns.
The bad
and
touches.
don't forget the Eternal Factory of Sadness.
Yeah, the bad touches.
We got the team for the longest time. I thought, why did they have the Boy Scout logo as their logo? The Saints.
That's funny. That's funny.
And then we got the Burrito
Sure.
Bison Houston
No.
Texans.
I got a better one. They should be the Oilers.
Yes, the Oilers.
Trade them and the Roughnecks. NFL gets the Roughnecks. The XFL gets the Texans.
It's like a fair trade.
Just missed. The Spicy Wings are number one from Buffalo.
No, here, hold on. Here, I'll give you a different one. The Spicy Eternal Factory of Sadness.
No.
The Eternal Factory of Sadness with buffalo sauce.
There you go. The
worst
walking
fan-
mediocrity. The
The
walking
worst fan
mediocrity.
base in all of football.
Hang on, I got a better one. The high 90s forever. Get it? The USFL team is probably could field a better team than we did this year.
Nice.
The best part of our stadium are the guys that shoot guns.
hmm
And we should have never moved out of Los Angeles. The Raiders.
The team where all of us in this podcast
Roomba.
all have a better hairline than their owner.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think you could say that with literally anyone.
All right, Tommy.
Oh God, I don't know what to think for the Dolphins.
Ace Ventura's favorite team.
Fuck you, Dolphin!
Fine, I've got this. Ace Ventura's favorite team. The team that probably could play Clemson right now and still only beat them by 2 points. There you go.
Yeah.
Ben?
I want to do the last category so bad.
Fine, that's fine. Tommy?
We have. Let's see, what can I do for. Great Train Robbery 2.0. And it matters most. Skull and a check down.
No, I've got a better one.
Goal and a noon kickoff.
Wait, hold on, wait, no, I have a better one. Only effective on 1 o'clock games.
No, I've got a better one still. Just choke, baby. It's our creed.
Or choke.
Actually, that one's
Choke.
better. Okay.
Choke. 28-3.
Damn.
I mean,
Alright,
come
Ben.
on. Come on. I mean, come on.
Ben.
All right. And for surpassed our wildest dreams, I'll be going from 3 to 1
Oh, okay.
on this. And so at number 3, we have he got that dog in him, Brian
He
Dabble.
also has giant balls on him.
He got the biggest balls of any coach in the NFL. We got Trevor Lawrence, who's passed all of our expectations. The former king of Saturday,
And Waffle House.
and the king of Waffle House. And then finally, at the number 1 spot, we have the man they thought was washed up, but is still a good quarterback, Barry Sanders 2.0, and the team that's going to win the Super Bowl next year, the Detroit Lions.
Look, I like the Detroit Lions, but I still think they have still a bit of work to do before they can compete for a Super Bowl.
They're going to draft a corner with their first-round pick, dog. It's going to be good. I've already been talking with my buddy at work. Lions going to go all the way next year for real. It might just be the delusional Lions fan talking to me, but I'm delusional anyways.